G'day, welcome back to Truck TV. I'm Dave White. Today we're going to have a look at the Fiat Ducato van, in this case in the long wheelbase version, which is powered by a 2.3 litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel. So when we lift the bonnet here, there's not much room in here, but we can see the 2.3 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine, which puts out 88 kilowatts or around about 120 brake horsepower. This engine's matched up through a 6-speed Tiptronic semi-automatic transmission, which can be used manually or in full automatic. And it's interesting to note that this van doesn't have a clutch pedal. The gearbox in this van is really fantastic. It's a semi-automatic Tiptronic, which you can use either in full auto or as a manual by simply nudging up and down on the lever to change gears. With some of these gearboxes, they're a bit clumsy and a bit slow to react, but I found the one in this van, whether empty or loaded, is absolutely fantastic. With 6 forward gears, it cruises along at 100 k's, just under 2000 RPM, which for the engine is fantastic because it's not working that hard. It's good for fuel economy and it's good for noise levels, keeping things pretty quiet in the cab. As you can see in here in the cargo area, there's heaps of room. Easily fit a pallet in between the wheel arches here, and also through the front door we'll get another pallet up front. Nice solid wall to keep the freight out of the main driving cabin, and plenty of tie down points. As you can see, we've got some up the front here, heaps in the floor. Plenty of room, plenty of height for good high loads, and nice wide doors to make it easy to get it in. So with a 1.5 tons in the back, you can see this little engine has no trouble at all moving this weight. And that's this van, you know, we're half a ton off being full weight. With a carrying capacity of 2 ton, we're loaded here to a 1.5 tons, and the engine and gearbox is doing an absolutely fantastic job. It doesn't feel like it's short on power at all. And there's the confidence of knowing that if you put your foot down, there's always a little bit more there if you want it. One little fault that I found with the Fiat Ducato van, for someone like me who likes to sit a bit further back, it's a fair reach to the steering wheel and all these controls. It does adjust fore and aft, but there is no tilt adjustment in this wheel. This in a van that is going to be driven by many different people perhaps, like a fleet vehicle, I think this is a pretty important feature, because when you spend a whole day driving, if you're not entirely comfortable, it makes for a very long day. As you can see, inside the cab here, there's plenty of storage. You've got this overhead shelf that runs the full width of the cab and is relatively deep. You have two, which is a very clever idea, 2 clipboards for your paperwork. One on the dashboard here, and one in the centre seat, which for a third passenger folds up out of the way, or folds down, gives you your clipboard for your paperwork here. Also has the cup holders here, which I found not to be very good, given that they're very shallow and your cup's likely to fall over. Other storage compartments in the cab, you can see these pockets in the lower half of the dash. There's a huge compartment in the middle here. Another one there, and in the bottom of the doors, very deep, very large pockets, which are, I mean, suitable for things like your street directories or your docket books, etc. This is a really well thought out interior with heaps of room for storage, even just the little things like your biros and your mobile phone, but especially the clipboards for the paperwork. This this makes life so much easier for a local pickup and delivery driver.